Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, I just heard what happened.
I grew up in a pretty normal family. You know, white house, 2 garages. Enough money for fancy dinners and exotic vacations. Aunts and grandparents and uncles, friends and neighbors, their parents, my parents, a mess of siblings. I went to school, did my homework, hung out with friends, maybe, went to bed. Rinse and repeat. Sometimes I think I had too many cooks in the kitchen. Maybe that's why sometimes I felt like every fiber in my being was being tugged in a different direction. My parents would tell me that there was always a solution. Nothing is ever really as bad as it seems, they said. But my problems were much worse than they seemed, and it didn't help that nobody knew what had happened. The reason why I tried to just end it all.
I heard you and Eric broke up. Is that why you did it? Shit, I don't know. I just hope you're okay.
I made the mistake of basing my idea of myself on everyone else's, and I endured and swallowed something that should be screamed about. He was untouchable, and I was just trying to be everything everyone wanted me to be. I faked a smile and pushed my erupting tears so far down that simple things like breathing became painful. I was numb and unhinged, and I could only think of one way out. There's this pressure to produce miracles and be extraordinary. There's so many quotes about how everyone is just afraid of what they can be. But honestly, I was more afraid of what I wasn't going to be. The pressure enveloped me. It became me. Failed a test and they get me a tutor. Forget a homework and they sit me down to make sure I got it done. I was a burden. My future trajectory was as straight a line as the cuts on my wrists. One day I just decided I was too tired of being told what I was and what I had to be, or how I had to feel.
It's fine because you're strong. You're strong and you will get through this.
But I wasn't strong. I was weak. Weaker than I had ever been. But it was all too much in that moment for me to see. By taking my life, I would have proved that I wasn't like them. Staring at the ceiling. It was a way out, but I know now that I didn't need a way out. I needed a break.
You seem so happy. I mean, we were just talking about what plans are for the weekend.
I had started keeping secrets. I didn't give anyone the chance to save me. I still keep secrets, mostly to avoid reliving and relapsing, but partially because if people knew what happened and how screwed up I was, they'd look at me differently. I was always the one who kept it together. The scars are a reminder of the pain of being alive. My closed wounds became open ones. My pain had materialized in little red dots all over. My brother's first girlfriend, my sister's soccer game, birthdays and wedding anniversaries, my best friends. We all have to fight to survive, but there's always someone fighting harder. The fact is, I woke up in a hospital bed and was welcomed into the arms of all the people I was with all the time but felt alone with. My point is not that you go through shit and then everything is sunshine and rainbows. I still think of myself in parts. I'm not quite comfortable with all of them yet, but I will be. I think I'm still on the cliff, but I'm backing away slowly from the edge. I'm content with being alone now, though, because I guess I'm not really alone. Never really was. Every breath you take, every friend you make, everything you touch, every face you've loved. You realize the things you live for,